Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the Akai MPC Live, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Lanumbit. Medio Lanumbit. I think that's how you pronounce it. Writes in. He's got a problem. He's got a drum kit loaded up. He's gone and programmed a whole bunch of stuff in, and then wants to do the explode, but he's recorded track mutes into the track, and now it's causing him all kinds of headache. And I'm going to show you how you get into it, what happens, why this is happening, and then how to get out of it, because I think people get stuck with this fairly often. So let's just come in here and we'll goof around a bit. I'm just going to make something. Well, that last hit was not great, but let's keep going. We'll I don't know. We'll grab some of these bass. We'll just do a little bit more. Just do this. All right, we got like enough here to just be like, hey, we want to do some muting. So let's say I want to have like something where I kind of cut in and out of the sound. Like I want a gated sound or something. We can go into mute, and I'll just leave it on audio right now because it's hard to know what Medio is using. But if I go tap the little read and turn it into a write, so it says W up here now, I can do. So we've now baked in some mutes. Not really great timing, but let's say I'm like, hey, I kind of like this. I'm kind of moving around. I've got like another drum kit to kind of fill in some of those gaps or whatever. Well, what you might want to do, because you might want to be coming in and kind of working on each of these sections individually, what you might end up doing is hit the pencil and you're going to go do a explode track. When you do the explode track, what it's going to do is take each of the pads that I've played out of the kit and give it its own track. Makes it super easy to do track mutes on those things. You can go do, you can use the mixer to go mix in things like to the levels you want. Makes it a little bit easier for doing a lot of those kinds of things, performance stuff, all that. So if you're wondering why you do this, it just makes it easier to work with. And the problem we're going to see is if I come into, let's go to the mute. So we've now got all of the tracks that I had played out here are now their own track. And the MPC will by default mute this track. So if I hit play, though, it just unmuted it. And we can see it's flashing the mutes on everything. Can be kind of a pain in the butt to work with. So, and you might want the track mute automation on some of those tracks, but you don't want it on everything. But we're seeing it flash on everything. And in particular, what's happening is it's now playing all of the content from this track and the other one. So we're now doubling up all of the audio, which is probably not something that you really want as a side effect of this process. So I don't know if Akai is ever going to kind of tweak how this works. Personally, I would at least have a pop-up that says, hey, you got mute automation. Do you want it copied over or do you want to remove it? But there is a way to get rid of it. I'm not going to show you how to do it for like all these tracks, but like let's say we're on the first, the drum kit here. This has all of the MIDI content on it. If you come in here and you're in grid view, pretty easy, just hit erase, go to automation, and it's going to say parameter all. You might have like filter automation that you've got in here baked in as well that you want to maintain. So you probably don't, you may not want to do all. All is going to be the quickest way to get rid of everything. But if you go like scroll through for here, if I just push it on the data knob, we can see I've only got a track mute parameter in here to delete. So I can actually just go delete all of the track mutes. We can just select it and just say do it. And that's going to get rid of whatever the parameter automation is. And in this case, it happens to be track mute. So I can then go back to the mute here and we can just mute this and you're going to see like it's going to actually stay muted because we've gotten rid of that automation that's turning the mutes on and off. So if I wanted to do this, I could go through every single one of these tracks and then undo all of that mute automation. Probably for how I would work though and operate, I'm just going to go do some undos here. I'm going to undo the track explode. We're going to go back in. So like, let's say I want to go do this the old-fashioned way. Well, what I'd likely want to do instead is actually put the mute automation in these specific tracks after I've exploded it. But once it's kind of baked in, probably the best way to go about doing this is going to be get in here, hit erase, do automation, just get rid of the track mute here. Again, go do it. We've now removed all the automation. Now when I come in, hit the pencil and go explode track, it's going to not have any automation on any of the tracks. And then I can go through and do the automation that I want. So I can come in now and I can confirm by looking at this, there's no automation on this track, which is good. Technically, I probably don't need that track anymore. So I could even just go here, track 1, delete the track just to get rid of it. Now I can actually start thinking about like, what do I want for automation here? So I can go into, again, go back to write mode, come in and like, you know, just flash a couple of these things. Anyway, I now have automation all over the place. And if that's what you're looking to do, hopefully this will help you get there. Anyway, Medio, thanks for the question. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.